What's up, guys? Coach Evan with the Garage Gym Revolution. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of mindset coaching and some reflection upon my 10 years as a coach and about a year and a half or so of doing the Garage Gym Revolution. Now, I know for many trainers who are watching this, you might find success at different levels. It might be your first 5K month. It might be your first 10K month. It might be your first 100K month, whatever your success is. So long as you have a goal and a focus in mind to get you there, I'm on your side and I'm cheering for you. And I want to tell you a little bit about the greatest success I have had as a personal trainer and how nothing has lived up to it since. And that came in my first year as a personal trainer. I was working at Equinox, which charges quite a pretty penny for one-on-one personal training. I was brand new to the game, and it was May of 2016, and my grandmother died. And this was the first big loss I ever had experienced in my life. I was very close with my grandmother, and I was very sad that I couldn't be there with her while she was passing. And I was doing a lot of back and forth between Los Angeles and in Orange County, where she was. But the day that she died, I got the phone call from my mom that she had passed, and I had like 8 sessions that I still had to perform. And I was already having a really good month. And I was on my lunch break, and I took 15 minutes. I walked outside of the gym. I sat by a tree that was in front of the parking lot, and I just cried for 15 minutes. And then I went back to work. And that day, it was the beginning of the month, I had made a pledge to do something that nobody at that gym had ever done before. And that was to perform 200 sessions in a single month. Excuse me. And at the very last day of the month, I had completed my 200th session, and I had finished giving my client a stretch, and I cried again. I'd set that goal for myself during a really tough month for me, and it made me feel like I had done something in my grandmother's honor. And that was also a really successful month for me financially as well. It was the first time I had earned over $10,000. And since doing that, my first year as a personal trainer, we've had $15,000 months, $30,000 months, $50,000 months, and nothing has felt as rewarding as that first $10,000. And part of it was I had set a goal for myself to do what I knew I wouldn't have done previously as a man. I knew that I would have made excuses in the past to not accomplish my goal, even though that would have been a very good reason to not go after greater success. Losing somebody that you're close to is a really difficult thing that I'm sure all of you know. And the way that we respond to trials and tribulations in our life are the stories that we get to tell and the way that we get to define ourselves. And for me, I did not want to be defined as the kind of man that I was in the past, which was a man that would let life get in the way, would let being busy get in the way, would let pain and suffering prevent me from going after what it is that I truly want. And when I had my first $30,000 month, even though that was a financial goal for me, it was the first time I'd recognized that I'd hit a ceiling, that I wasn't going to be able to grow without making a change or a pivot in my business. And that was the start of the Garage Gym Revolution as well, because I didn't want to do more sessions. I didn't want to go online. And to be fair, I really love my community, and I did not want to grow out of my garage gym that had not just been a baby of mine, but had been part of my history. Growing up, watching my dad work out in his garage gym, starting my very first fitness business out of my garage gym when I still lived with my mom when I was 24 years old. That was all ingrained in me. And for me to share my love for fitness, for me to continue to grow my community, I didn't want to do that anywhere else. I wanted to figure out a way where I can help others feel that feeling that I had on that last day of the month when I had accomplished my goal, when I'd hit my $10,000 month, when I'd trained 200 sessions, when I'd conquered the odds. And it's November 1st as I'm recording this. Whenever you see this, I hope it hits you at the right time. And I just want you to go into the next year, into the next month, into the next week, into the next day, just knowing like what your greater purpose is, what your why is, and make sure that nothing comes in between you, your goals, and your focus. Because when you finally hit that goal, when you finally hit that ceiling, you're going to know that there is more ahead of you than where you are right now. And so that's just a little bit of mindset for you guys today. I hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic rest of your year, your month, your week, your day, and I will see you on the next video.